Alright guys, I have no idea how this video is gonna turn out. I'm back guys. My camera's not working. Yeah, my computer's still broken as fuck, which is great and wonderful, and I love to see it. But it's decided a new funny thing is to have my camera just not work at random points in time. So, that's terrific. I definitely need a new one. Anyway, so yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna work. I haven't made a video in a very long time. But what has brought me out of my YouTube slumber is Jidion getting arrested. I knew nothing about this. I don't really like keep up with like the pred catching scene. But apparently he did. And I'm going to be reacting to the body cam footage from start to finish. So prepare for a long ass video. My thoughts on Jidion, but I don't know why he's getting arrested. Like, I literally know nothing. I'm going in blind. All I know is that he got arrested for something. My thoughts on him, he's like alright, I guess. Like, he catches predators. I'm shocked he got arrested, seeing how he's in like cahoots with the police for his like pred catches. I think he's like fine. Like, I don't like actively watch his channel. So I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan of him, but like I wouldn't say I don't like him. I'm fairly like neutral on his existence. Yeah, let's watch this video, shall we? Maybe my opinion on him will change. Alright, famous YouTuber gets himself and all his crew arrested. Okay. The thing was echoing and I was it would have been an uh-oh, but it's not anymore. So if something goes wrong, then you won't be seeing this, and if it goes right, that means everything went good enough for me to post. So let's watch this video, shall we? Let's get into it.
How fast do you think this is gonna get dropped? Do you really think the charge is gonna stick? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise you, I can take this as far as you want.
When a famous...
Okay, that's... What is he getting arrested for? Is the real... Because... what could he get arrested for? Because, like, he can't get... Because, like, I know a lot of, like, pred catches. Because now that, like... pred catching is now like a big massive thing that a lot of people do. There's like a whole bunch of like pred catches on YouTube that the like law enforcement is like getting a little bit annoyed by them, by saying like, yeah, thank you for like helping us, but like we get like 5 other calls like every day. I appreciate the help, but like, you know, I guess, I don't know. So what's he getting arrested for? That's my question, because that opening scene doesn't look very good on Jidion. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt right now, but if it turns out he like killed a person, I'm not gonna give him that grace.
YouTuber and his crew are arrested. It seems like the end of a harrowing day, but the events that unfolded leave some officers wondering just how far people are willing to go to film content.
I don't understand all this, dude. Something so stupid over something like YouTube views.
The dispute begins around 10:49 a.m. on June 22nd, 2026, when a man named Joe contacts Woodhaven police officers from a local McDonald's in Michigan, claiming that his nephew and his friends are stalking him. His nephew is 30-year-old Kenneth Chambers, who runs the YouTube channel Skeeter Gene.
Oh. Hi, Skeeter Gene. What is this? Why is he here? Is this like... Is this one of those things where like the predator like gets caught and like they don't want to get in trouble, so they call the police on the pred catchers. So like, hey, this dude's like following me around and he's like really sketchy. Can you arrest him and make him go away? Is that because like this seems like one of those scenarios? Like it has to be, because if both Jidion and Jidion are like both following this dude around, like I doubt it doesn't seem in character for them to just be following some random guy over nothing.
Currently has around 2.5 million subscribers and is well known for doing sting operations. Joe tells the officers that Skeeter and his friends have been following him and filming him throughout the day. Over the past several months, Skeeter has amassed millions of views on his channel by posting videos about his uncle. But Skeeter and his friend and collaborator, 25-year-old Jidion Adams, a popular YouTuber best known for high-energy prank videos, social experiments, and comedic vlogs before transitioning into true crime content focused on exposing criminals through sting operations, have a reason for following Joe wherever he goes.
For the past decade.
Right, so it was, my assumption was correct. Yeah, he's a predator and he didn't want to like get his shit kicked in. Again, maybe I should have done research before making a reaction video, so then I'd know what's happening. I'm going off of what this thing's telling me.
He's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who was also his mother. And before that, he was doing the same thing to his grandmother, which is my great-grandmother.
Skeeter explains that despite repeated warnings from the family, his Uncle Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months. So, he decided,
I was gonna go over there and kick his ass myself. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel and it's monetized, so I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
But according to Skeeter, when
Right, so the uncle's a twat, pretty much. Like, okay, and I know this is gonna be ironic, seeing how I think that the last video I did before this one was me leaving 2 breads in a cup, and I just lay dormant. But like, what was that, like, me now, present day me, thinks that, guess it's good to, like, you know, point out people's bullshit and don't let them get away with it. On the other hand, maybe not, like, dramatize that for YouTube views. Like, I understand where he's coming from, and I understand that's coming from like a good place of like, oh, I'm gonna expose this guy for being a twat, but then like, what's the end goal for that? Because like, I get his content is like predator catching, police involved kind of thing. If he's gonna like call the police, and that was that, but like, why would you record that? That's not really content. Maybe I'm just like out of the loop, or maybe I'm not understanding correctly, but I think you could have just, I don't know, not recorded your uncle, even if he's a shitty person. I don't think you should have, you know, recorded him for like a channel of like a few million people. I don't think you should do it for anyone. So if you're thinking that you have a shitty person and, oh, I got a lot of subscribers and viewers, I'm gonna go talk shit about this guy, maybe don't do that, which I know is ironic because I did that a few months ago, but I have like 29 subscribers and I doubt anyone cared. This dude has apparently been just filming his uncle, which I didn't do. And 2 Brits in a Cup is coming back, guys. It's coming back. There's the announcement. Maybe. Depends. Depends if we actually film anything. Maybe, yeah, it could come back. There's a possibility. Anyway, let me stop plugging my podcast for a second.
still refused to vacate the home, he came up with a plan alongside Jidion to solve the problem once and for all. He moved Jidion into his grandmother's house, eventually forcing Joe to leave the property and end up at McDonald's. But according to Joe, the harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, Jidion, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant, ultimately provoking him to call the authorities. Joe goes on to describe how Skeeter and Jidion had been setting up speakers inside the house for a large party in an effort to upset him. Eventually, officers convinced Joe to stay somewhere else so Skeeter and his crew can no longer film him. But now,
again, I get it's coming from a good place, and it's like, oh, he's like fucking like people over, let's call him out. But yet again, I don't think you should publicize that for the internet. I know I can't really say much. Although I didn't really publicize it, but I did acknowledge that bad stuff was happening. But yeah, I don't think you should, like, even if it's your family and even if, like, you know, it's fucked up. Again, I don't think you should film that for millions of people to see, especially if there's like no end goal. The simple premise is just you fucking over your uncle for the sake of he's a bad person and we should fuck him over on the internet.
officers accompany Joe back to the house to help him collect his belongings. They have no idea that the situation is only going to escalate from here.
Hello, officers. Oh, what's good, my man? Yeah.
Straight down here.
Okay. So, chat, we got a giant speaker here.
And he's streaming it too. Okay, this isn't looking good for you, Skeeter June. Yeah, that's a bit dodgy. Yeah, I think, like, even if, no matter how big of a bell end, I don't think you should, like, harass someone. Like, I understand that he's like a shitty person and, like, he deserves justice, but I don't think, like, streaming, especially streaming when just, like, everything's public and can't really edit things out. It's like streaming in someone's house until they leave, and they're clearly telling you to stop. Like, even if they're, like, a shitty person, I don't think, morally, like, you're just fighting fire with fire. You're fighting being a dick with just being a dick, which doesn't solve anything. It just makes you both dicks. But what do I know?
Giant speaker here. Bro, the police are giving him a ride. I'm actually dead. Boo!
But one of the officers soon notices an orange sedan following them as they transport Joe to the Woodhaven Police Department, where a friend is supposed to pick him up. Shortly afterward, Skeeter and Jidion arrive at the station with a large group of people, demanding to speak with Joe. By then, Joe has already left for McDonald's again, and when the detective tells them that Joe is not at the station, Jidion mentions filing a missing persons report, arguing that officers had taken Joe away from the house.
Yeah, Joe went missing. You guys stole him.
Yeah, this. This isn't looking good. I think this, yeah. Like, I think they're both bellends, I think. I think they're both being twats in this situation. In this specific context. Maybe not tell officer of the law that they've kidnapped your uncle, or that they took your uncle. Especially not in a police station. I don't think the police would be very happy about that, personally. And especially don't do all of that while also streaming inside of a police station. Oh yeah. Also, with streaming, you can't blur things out, can you? Like, you can't blur out faces. Like you see in, like, a lot of videos how, like, they blur out number plates and faces of people who don't want to be on the internet. You can't. Maybe I just don't know because I haven't, like, streamed in public. But, like, you can't do that, can you? Maybe you can, but like maybe don't stream in public, especially if you're in like a building. Whether it's a police station or like a McDonald's, maybe don't stream in there. Just in case people, especially if you're like a large following, which I know Jidion has, I don't think you should be streaming in these places, unless you can blur out faces on streams. Which, if you can, then yeah, go ahead. Just make sure to like blur people's faces out, because you know, not cool to like publicize people who don't want to be publicized, who are just like eating a Big Mac at McDonald's with their family. So that's not a critique. It's a half critique. If I'm right that you can't blur people's faces out, then yeah, don't do that. And if I'm wrong and there's like some form of like scan tech stream stuff that I don't know about where they can, then you're still in the wrong, but I can't fault you for this. Anyway.
Hey, take him, JV. I might have JV like go make like missing people. You know Joe?
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to find him. He's hiding from us.
Yeah, he's not in here, I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
You pinky promise?
Yes. I take pictures of him all the time.
Pinky promise.
Yes, Joe's not in here.
I don't trust her. Is it cool if I check real quick just to make sure?
Yeah.
I can? I'm gonna just check real quick, okay?
It's around 3 p.m.
So he's just like checking around on Mickey D's streaming. I mean, it gets to a point, like, even if he's a shitty person, I don't think you should stalk him in a McDonald's.
Over 4 hours since this situation first began, and as an officer arrives at the restaurant to speak with Joe again, he has no idea that Skeeter and Jidion are about to bring the storm right back to McDonald's.
Because like I said, those people come all the time, except this time there was 2 new crews. Okay, and they always come in, they start using the video, and they say, and then they don't want to leave, and then they did come back later.
Yeah.
The bald-headed guy, the one that starts the first round of video. So he came in, and I said, "You can leave." He goes, "No, we don't have cameras." I said, "That's fine." I said, "But you still need to go." And he goes, "Do you treat all customers like that?" I said, "Only the ones that have videos and phones." So he sat outside. So then Joe was in and out. So he said, "We are outside waiting for him." So I said, "You need to stay in." I said, and then there won't be any confrontation. So they finally did leave, but they were in and out. That other group got Batman, whatever he was.
Yeah, they're at his house and they're not doing anything illegal. It's just super annoying. They're trying to get him riled up so they get their YouTube views. We're just trying to find somewhere for Joe to go because they have access to the house. They're allowed to be there, and so is Joe.
Yeah, that's pretty like fucked up. Like, even if he's like a shitty person, this is like just rage baiting someone, which you can just not do. There's so many better ways you could have handled this situation that didn't involve taking out your camera and streaming inside this dude's house, and like streaming inside of a McDonald's, and like in a police station talking about he took him away, blah blah blah. You know, don't go. It's an important thing. I can't believe I have to say this, but a lot of YouTubers don't understand this. Don't go into places with your cameras out and go, "Hey," and shove the camera in their face and go, "Hey, we're looking for a guy. Show us the guy." Because they're not gonna. It's not like other YouTube videos, because a lot of YouTubers cut out that part because, you know, that's not the fun part. They just want to make it quick and snappy for, you know, retention or whatever. But it's not. They're not just gonna instantly be all happy with the camera and be like, "Oh yeah, they're over there. I'm subscribed. I'm a big fan." They'll probably tell you. They'll probably be like, "Get the fuck out. I don't want you filming in my shit," or like ask and like blow my face or whatever. Don't go harassing people. on YouTube because it makes you look like a twat. even Jidion, who I thought was cool, and I still think that the pred catching stuff is good, but he's taken a little bit of an L with this. Even if he was right intentioned with like pissing a dickhead off, but little fucked, I guess. Little mean, I guess. I don't know.
Can't make somebody leave.
They have
but
those shelters.
none really close to here. But he said that his buddy was trying to find somewhere and was trying to keep Joe out of the spotlight. So
He'll be out at their house.
yeah. So thank you so much for the help. I greatly appreciate it.
While Joe has stepped out to run an errand, the officer later learned from the restaurant manager that Jidion and his film crew had returned to the McDonald's multiple times looking for him. The manager told officers that despite being asked to leave and informed them that they could not record on McDonald's private property, they continued live streaming. The group is then...
Yeah. Alright. With this newfound information, don't do that. Don't stream inside of a place where people don't want you streaming it. So even if they did even if they did have like some stream technology that like scans faces and blurs them out, like you shouldn't stream inside of a McDonald's when the manager has told you, "Oi, don't film in here." Or we have we have kids running around here. We have families trying to eat their fucking Big Macs and then McNugget, like. We don't really care about you rage baiting some old dude. We want you the fuck out.
Returning to the police station once again, demanding to see Joe. Believing they may head back to the McDonald's in search of him, the officer returns to the restaurant to keep watch.
We're gonna go back and deal with them. Hopefully we can see what we can do about getting them out of there, but we'll see.
And soon, a large group arrives back at McDonald's. But this time, the officers are ready.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Is he here?
Doesn't matter where he's at. McDonald's does not want you on the property. You guys have to leave. You're gonna.
Who's you guys? Can you be more specific?
You.
So they said
them,
these people?
Him, yes. You guys cannot be on the property.
Hey!
Or they're gonna arrest you.
Do you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all wanna go inside real quick?
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing if you go in.
Dude. Like, it's like I'd understand this level of thing if they were catching a pred. Like, at this point, it's gone from, like, you're trying to get, like, justice and, like, an uncle that's fucked you over, or, like, fucked over your family, or whatever, and was a twat. This has now just gone to you. Just, like, this has gone to you just harassing this dude. Like, there becomes a point where, like, it goes from you're being a twat and it's understandable. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but, like, it's not the best way to go about it. To just, you're just straight up, you're just being a dick. Like, there's still a small part that's like, yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but, like, if police officers are coming in that's like, hey, I told you to like, leave, then, like, that, like, it's not, I'm lost for words. It's like, you just then leave. Like, this isn't like it's not like a predator. It's not like an active war criminal. He's just like a shitty guy. At least that's what I'm getting from this. Maybe I don't know the law, but he's a shitty guy, and now you just want to harass him on stream to show that he's a shitty guy. And then what? What's the end goal? The end goal is your subscribers think that he's a shitty guy, which you could have just done, in like a tweet. You didn't have to go to his house and to just some random McDonald's to like rage bait this old guy.
Oh, wow. You don't have any, like no offense, officer, but like, do you genuinely have nothing better to do? Like,
do you have anything better to do?
That's a great point. I'm sorry to say this. sorry, say the Skeeter Gene. But like, you sure you don't have anything better to do? Again, I get he's like harassed your family, and you know he's a bit of a dick. But like, there comes a point where you've got to put your sword and shield down. That becomes a point, man. You can't just like just go following this dude around and like harassing McDonald's workers over him. Like,
You're actually like supposed to protect and serve.
All right, get off the property. You guys are gonna be arrested for trespass.
Okay, we'll leave the property, but like I'm just trying to figure out, do you have anything better to do? Because this is like a...
Yeah, they told you earlier that they don't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
Because you've been camping out there for like 20 minutes, wasting taxpayer dollars.
I'm there for about 5.
dude. Dude. I don't realize how much of a bitch I am. I'm sorry, if a police officer came up to me, I'd be the goodest fucking boy. I'd fold under. I wouldn't even have to do it. Like, they could have just mistaken me for some other guys, and I'd be the most complicit motherfucker of all time. I'm such a little bitch boy. I could never talk back to a police officer. Not in a million years. But have you seen those, like, what are it, those speeding ads? Where, what's it, like, the police officer's, like, giving the ticket to the guy who's speeding, and there's, like, a bunch of fucking voiceover things, and they're all saying, like, oh, I was only going so fast, or, oh, how about you go, like, arrest people for real crimes? And then it cuts, like, a car crash, and it goes, like, people are found in, like, stop speeding, blah, blah, blah. This is reminding me of that a lot, where it's, like, not all of police officers' lives, like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like, this is genuinely what police officers, like, if you want to become a police officer, the majority of what you're going to be doing is this kind of thing, where, like, McDonald's is like, hey, this is some creepy homeless guy who's, like, scaring off all of our customers. Can you, like, come in and, like, tell him to go away? That's, like, the majority of police officers' jobs. It's, like, a very rare occasion where you would actually, like, go out. It's, like, a bomb defusal place, or, like, the high tense action bullshit. And, Skeeter Gene, I'm sorry to say this, but this is happening everywhere. This isn't like a targeted thing. It's just a thing that they do all the time with everyone.
You guys need to leave. You guys are going to be arrested for trespassing.
It's crazy how you don't arrest a squatter. That's crazy. Here, let's just stand on the sidewalk.
But the warning has little effect. Soon Jidion is seen standing on the sidewalk yelling, creating a disturbance.
Hold up. I need to Google something real quick. Alright. I'm getting a grasp on the situation now. I just needed to inform myself on what a squatter was. Okay. Now that piece of information. I mean, clearly if it's family, I assume he's just living there without paying rent. I assume that's what it is. He's in there and he's not paying rent. Because, like, obviously they know that he's living there. You know? He's just not paying rent and being morally a dick. I assume. What did he say at the beginning? Hold up. 7:36. Cool. Hold up. Let me go back to the beginning. Let's see what Skeeter Gene, how he described the situation.
Contact friend YouTube channel Skeeter doing sting operations. Joe tells the officers that Skeeter, friend and collaborator, 25 social experiments.
For the past decade or so, he's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who is also his mother. And before that, he was doing the same thing to his grandmother, which is my...
Okay. So yeah, he's just been living in a place and not paying rent and being a dick. And like being abusive. Right, okay. So...
on the sidewalk.
Anyway, now that I have that... Alright. Okay. So he's been a dick and he hasn't been paying rent. Right, so you're just harassing this dude. Like, I get he's a scumbag. And, you know, he yells and he screams and he blah blah blahs. But, like... That could be easily solved in so many other ways. Like, that's so easily solved. Like, you can solve that with fucking counseling, therapy, interventions with the entire family, such and such, blah blah blah. You do not need to film and stream going to his house and harassing him. That's not how you get your point across. That just makes you seem like a twat and gives him an opportunity to play the victim, and then he's off scot-free, and you've been arrested for nothing.
Creating a disturbance and stopping vehicles attempting to enter McDonald's to patronize the business. At the
Okay, so you're not in the right here. It's one thing, like, protesting outside of a McDonald's because you want your shithead family member to come out. It's a completely other thing to just, like, harass innocent people who just want a Big Mac. Like, what is this? This is like midday when this is filmed. Maybe like 1 p.m. or something. I assume that like fucking job, like, I don't know, normally, no, I wouldn't say that's like schooling break hours. Well, it depends. It depends on what the school rules here are. But oh, it's raining. Fun. Sorry if you hear rain outside. It's raining. But like, I don't know what like American or wherever Jidion from. I assume America is from. But like, I know a lot of people here. They like to, you know, on breaks and stuff. They tend to go to like the closest fast food chain, just in case, you know, they forgot their lunch or they just want a Big Mac. And McDonald's is like at every corner because it's really convenient. These people are probably like just on their break from work. You know, they're on their break. There's a McDonald's nearby. Yeah, they're just like, all right, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get like a Big Mac and like a large Coke. And then just this dude comes in and is like, hey, by the way, these people aren't letting me harass my shithead uncle. Don't go into business. I'd honestly just drive in. Like, I wouldn't care. I want my Big Mac. I want my fucking McNugget.
time, officers noticed 2 members of the film crew attempting to enter the restaurant with their cameras, prompting them.
Bro, this is you're just rage baiting McDonald's now. Like, I get that's not like the most fire fast food chain, but like, isn't the whole point of like these streams or whatever that people want to see you? You're simply just getting 2 dudes in there to just film McDonald's. What's the gain here, apart from they're filming inside of McDonald's and harassing people?
To make their move.
Let's see if there's some McJoes in there.
Gotta arrest Joe. Gotta arrest Joe.
Chat, man, is this what you want your tax dollars to go to? Cops camping out at a McDonald's to protect a squatter. He's in there? Really? Should we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this as a backpack. You didn't ask them, she'll shut the f up!
Again, I could never, bro. I could never in a million years do that. Look, man, he's being a little bit of a twat right now. I'll give him that. He's being a twat in this McDonald's. It's not looking good for him. Granted, I'm not defending his uncle. He's also a twat. I just think they're both twats, and that's the problem. the only difference is that the uncle, he's abusive and he's living rent free. This dude is just like harassing workers. He's harassing this innocent McDonald's who just want to most of them are probably teenagers who just want to like get a paycheck really easily. And so they're talking back to officers, and they're fucking streaming in like public places without permission. Like, at some point, you gotta put your sword and shield down, and you gotta swallow your pride and know that maybe filming this in front of your millions of fans isn't good. You'd have easily sorted this out in private with, you could have actually gotten the police, you could have called the police like, hey, by the way, this dude, he's abusing my family and he's a squatter. You could have just done that, and the police would have come by, and they would have been like, yeah, fuck this guy, and they would have been all on your side. But you decided to film and harass the McDonald's, and now you're both a twat.
You haven't been trespassed.
We're good. What am I?
Just walk inside.
Just to get on my video?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
But make sure y'all stick together.
Isn't that backpack like 30 grand?
Yeah.
Again, what's the point of this? Like, just to get him on video? Why would you want... Why? To just harass him? Again, I don't want to side with the other dick. But when both people are dicks, it's hard to not side with a dick. So I'm gonna side with a dick who's a dick, but is getting harassed.
They have not...
Jidion.
Yeah, hold up. Wait, actually, come back. Bro, they're really protecting Joe.
Yeah. What did you expect would happen? The outside, you put a camera with some random stranger and be like, hey, film this dude for me, please, without his permission. Obviously, the police are gonna walk in and like tell him to fuck off. You've just gotten two innocent dudes in trouble who just wanted a Big Mac, bro.
Officer, what are you doing? Officer, never trespass them. You can't trespass somebody.
12.
Don't play that don't play that loophole card. They're the fucking police. Then plus you asked them to. That's pretty valid. This isn't even like a police officer, like someone finds a valid loophole and like the police officer is just petty about it. That's like, yeah, if you ask someone, hey, do this for me, then they become part of your crew, and your entire crew. Oh, that's why. That's why he said, oh, who specifically? It's because he wanted them to point them all out just so he could find a loophole and go, oh, well, you didn't say that they couldn't trespass, you pointed at who could. So the original statement was, yeah, you and your gang can't go in the McDonald's. Meaning that when you gave them the camera, they became part of your gang. They became associated with you for the purpose on why you were there. Which means that, yes, they can tell them off and go, oi, don't do that. So...
Dispatch, we're gonna have one detained at this point.
Officer, you cannot trespass somebody.
Is he going too, Mitchell?
Here, give me my backpack, my man.
Right, I guess. Put your stuff down.
Officer, you can't trespass somebody.
You're under arrest.
Here, record this.
Okay, yeah, this is just unfair. Like, that's a little bullshit. Like, arresting him. Like, I get that he, like, did it willingly and he knew the consequence. Actually, no, yeah, that's fair. He did know the consequences. But I don't think you should get arrested for that. I think you should... I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think you should have arrested Jidion for that. That's not even... Like, I can't believe I'm actually saying that right now. Like, he did ask them, hey, that they're in the store, here, take this camera, film him. Like, these kids, they look like, what, like teenagers? They were probably just big fans of Jidi's YouTube channel, and they're like, oh, cool, he's like asking us to do something. Let's do it, because Jidi's cool, and we like his videos. I don't think they should get arrested for that. I think they should definitely be, like, take the camera off them and be like, oh, don't do that again. And then, if they try and be twats again, then you can arrest them. I don't think they deserve to be arrested there, to be honest.
That's serious, bro.
Wait! Can I hold your guys' property? Can I hold your guys' property?
Yeah.
Got anything on you?
Oh my god.
Officer, why are you...
Just your phone?
Officer, where they trespass? This isn't gonna stick.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Okay.
Officer, this is not gonna stick.
Wait, so what have you done wrong?
Breach of peace.
Officer, this
Breach
is
of
not
peace,
gonna
stalking,
stick.
trespassing.
Bro, this is the best made I've seen in my life.
See,
Yeah, I got you.
See, this is kind of me. This is kind of like, I wouldn't be saying like, oh, what am I getting arrested for? What am I getting arrested for? Nah, I'd be the goodest fucking boy. I am such a pussy, bro. The moment that they'd walk up to me, go, yeah, put your hands behind your back, boom, done in seconds. I'm not even gonna ask questions. They can put me in their car. Fuck it, lock me up, bro. I didn't even have to do it. I could have been propeller hat and giant lollipop. I still would have done it like the good boy I am.
They never even went on the property. How are you gonna trespass someone that never went on the property? This is a violation of rights. This is a violation. You cannot arrest somebody that never went inside and was never.
Oh snap! Snack crabs are back. That's cool. Sorry, that's just stupid. It's just stupid. I don't know why I said that. I just thought I was gonna be whimsical.
Trespass. Now they are arrested children that never went inside of a McDonald's.
They were going to like that was the plan. The police wanted to stop them before they walked in. Again, I don't think they should have been arrested. I think they would have been like, oi, don't go in there, don't follow this guy. And then they probably would have like walked back to Jidion and went, yeah, okay, I'm not doing that shit, I'm not getting arrested for your bullshit. And then if they didn't, then yeah, detain them. Like, send them, lock them behind bars, or whatever the phrase is. I'm sorry if it, like, cut out. There was, like, 2 ads. I don't want to show the ads. But the ad right before this was an ad about, like, a Christian thing. Like a, oh, come join our church kind of ordeal. Which is funny, because this whole situation needs fucking God.
Stop, you dumbasses!
okay.
Call the DA and see how fast that shit
Just
dropped.
taking these.
Okay, yeah. Calling the police dumbasses, like, you're basically, you're on your hands and knees, you got the leash around your neck, you got the barbed wire wrapped around your dick, and they're about to yank it off. Like, you're not helping your situation, you're just digging yourself a bigger hole.
Watch. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
He's yelling, so he's being disorderly. Yeah, everybody's looking.
Well, they think he ain't charged of it.
This is absolutely.
What are you arrested for? Disorderly person. Out here yelling.
Disorderly. You're under arrest for being disorderly.
Freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Freedom of speech, bro. Whatever, bro. You're screaming at a police officer. That's not freedom of speech. You're just slandering a police officer because they won't let you harass someone in a McDonald's.
Causing the scene.
On the sidewalk.
Yep.
So you can't yell?
No, I don't even think you can. Like, even with his logic, I honestly, I don't think you can, like, do that. Like, I don't think you can be on a sidewalk and just, like, start screaming at someone like a twat for, like, that long of a period of time. like, especially not a police officer, and especially not after you just got two people to, like, go in and record some dude in there for the sake of recording a guy.
Anything I need to know about? Officer, how fast do you think this is going to get dropped? Do you really think this charge is going to stick? Do you guys really think this is going to stick?
Sure, we have a
do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise.
I guess, bro. I guess. Oh, hell no, Chief. You lost all your aura, bro. You're not that guy, pal. I can't say much because I'm recording this on a broken-ass computer. And I'm the opposite of a multi-millionaire. But are you... You think that's what Trump said in court when he got arrested for, like, raping that girl or the other 1,700 Epstein shit he did? You think that's what he screamed out? Because I fully believe it, bro. I'm a I guess, bro. I guess.
I can take this as far as you want. Officer, you will be in a deposition and you will be arrested. This is...
Here, back here.
No! Call Jake and have him get my lawyer. Call Jake and get my lawyer. Is this really the route you want to go, officer?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to waste taxpayer dollars? Yep. Officer, can I ask you a question?
Get in the fucking car, bro. Get in the car. Stop screaming at the officer and just get in the car. I like how the officer isn't giving a shit about his like threat on lawyering and shit. Just like, you real this is the place you want to go? And the officer's like, yep, get the fuck in. It's like, oh, can I ask you a question? No, get in the fucking car, bro. And they're so sick of his shit.
Please
Sit.
do you really want to abuse me,
Sit.
officer?
Get your foot in.
I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
Officer, I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
How are you going to arrest somebody that never even went on the property?
Holy, this is like... I saw this exact same shit back in primary school, bro. It's like when the bratty fucking kid gets told off by the teacher and the teacher's telling him off and he's like screaming at the teacher like, I didn't do nothing wrong. Same vibes, bro. Primary school student right here.
You're under arrest for being disorderly, not for being on the property. Put your foot
Officer, I can't fit.
No, then you're
Officer,
going to sneak over.
Officer, I won't run. I'm not going to do anything.
That's
Can you
good.
just take off the head?
Go that way.
Can you put them in the front at least?
No.
Officer, I can't scoop. You're trying to push me, but I can't scoop.
Can't. I guess Skeeter Jean can't skeet. That's a knee slapper right there. That's comedy. That's a really bad joke. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be cracking jokes at a time like this. Just kidding. No, I definitely should have. That was really funny.
Officer, you're actually hurting me. Officer, please.
Turn sideways.
You know when like someone gets tackled in like a sport and then the person has rolls over and fucking holds their ankle like they just got a shot in the face? This is what I'm getting here. I'm getting that I assume that Skeeter Jean had saw the body cams and he's starting to say some like, I can't scoot over, I can't, like, you're hurting me. Just so when they play this in court, he'll just be like, yeah, well, see, that officer's a prick because he hurt me. Is that, or it actually hurt, like, okay, I'm gonna be on Skeet's side over here, but, yeah, having the handcuffs behind your back, I'm sure it's hard to get in a car like that. Especially with someone, like, shoving you in. That's like, it's real unfortunate, but on the other hand, I fully believe, well, I don't fully believe, but I think he could fit in, he just doesn't want to, because he wants to cry.
Officer, I can't move.
Let's go.
I'm too big.
Put your foot that way. Let's
Officer,
go.
I can't. I'm not trying to be here. I'm not resisting, officer. I promise
Let's go.
I'm gonna be honest here, you can fit. Now that I'm seeing this like gap here, like the front, yeah, you can fit in. Yeah, it's. Hold up, let's see.
It's literally my body autonomy. I cannot move. Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No.
That bullshit, bro. No, I'm seeing that I was like, oh, maybe there's like officer equipment on the other side, and that's why I can't scoot over. You have all the room. You could literally lie down. You could just lie down in the car, and I bet they would have accepted it.
It's so much easier.
Turn your body. You have to turn and scoot that way.
Have you guys consulted with the DA?
Can you, bro? Just get in the car. It ain't that hard, Chief.
We don't have a DA.
You don't have a district attorney?
No.
You have a state attorney?
There's no district attorneys down here.
What about state attorney?
Go. Put your feet in. Let's go.
Officer, I'm telling you, I can't move.
Scoot that way. There you go.
Officer, I can't move.
You seen that shit? Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? You saw that, my boy. We saw you do exactly what the officer said, and then went back. You're doing the shuffle, bro. You're doing the cha-cha real smooth over here, motherfucker. Sorry. I'm getting way too into this. It's not cool. My bad, guys. But like, for real though, like he's proven that he can ski over. I know, I'm hilarious. That he can ski over. He's just he wants to cry.
Bro, you pushing me is not gonna do anything. Bro, officer, you're actually hurting me.
Come on.
Officer, I can't
Scoot.
move.
Yes, you can. Scoot.
Okay, can I step out and then slide in?
Yeah, step out and slide in.
Bro, hey, bro.
Set your butt in first.
I sat inside. Yo, call Jake and get my little.
Bro. Brochini crocodile. Like, why are you talking about some I sat inside? Not really, no. That's why they told you to get out and get back in, because you weren't going inside.
Hey, get in.
Officer, why you guys...
Slide your butt back. There you go.
There we go.
Anybody making the scene can slow down. We're secure.
But even after being placed under arrest, Jidion remains confident that the officer...
That's not Jidion. That's Jidion. That's not Jidion, bro. Wrong dude. Am I correct? That's Jidion. That's not Jidion. I might be dumb, guys. I might actually be dumb. This entire time I was thinking that Jidion was getting arrested. I think I might actually be stupid, guy. I'll take the L. I think I might be dumb. Like I'm why am I talking about some fucking... Like I'm so smart talking about the shuffling maneuver. I don't even know who I'm looking at right now. I'm a moron, guys. I don't think I should ever say in this. My opinion now has been nullified.
Have only created bigger problems for themselves as some of them try to make sense of the situation.
Breach of peace covers it all, so...
Where are your car keys at?
Right in my pocket, sir.
Pocket.
This is one here.
Yeah, that's me right there. Taking it like a good boy, bro. That's not a diss on him, though. That's a diss on me. That's me dissing myself for being a massive pussy.
Where's your car at?
It's the black one up there.
That Black Fusion?
Yes, sir.
We'll take Lions for a Black Fusion.
You towing it?
Yep.
So are they all trust...
You towing it? Yep. These officers are just so sick. They're just so sick of the situation. Like, I went in here to defuse bombs, negotiate peace orders, get into a shootout. I watched a few Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was thinking that. Now I gotta deal with these dudes harassing some dude in a McDonald's. They're so out of it, bro. They wanna go home.
From this property or what? I told them to leave or going to jail for breach of peace if they don't want to leave. So looks like they're leaving. I don't know who's all trespassing here. I didn't catch all that from earlier. So. Hey, have you ever read our breach of peace ordinance? Yeah, it covers everything. I'm good with the breach of peace. They stalking. I mean, we got a whole bunch. I mean, dude, they are stalking this dude. Like, there's got to be some kind of resolution to it. So we got 4. I got 4 right now. This is absurd, dude. Was he arresting him too?
Oh, get out and get off the property now.
Yes, sir. I was not a part of this.
Then you better walk away quickly.
Yes, sir. I was just in the car. I'll leave. I'll have to pay again.
That's also me, bro. That's me. That's me type shit. That's the most me shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I think... Nah, I think I got the video wrong. I think this is my body cam footage. I almost got confused. I thought I was in trouble for a second.
Now you're impeding traffic. Poundstown unit, can you light this black SUV up right here for us? Good, he's pulling up and stopping him for us.
With base
I guess, bro.
or a simple sentence becomes your website.
Got another ad right when I was trying to give witty commentary. Imagine it being just some random dude in this situation who like doesn't know who Jidion is, doesn't know who Jidion is. Doesn't know. There you go. That's Jidion. There he is. There we go. Now, I know stuff. I'm not that dumb. Imagine just being like someone who just doesn't know anything. They're like here with their family. They're just like they're handing their like 6-year-old son, fucking. What Happy Meals do they have, right? The K-pop Demon Hunter Happy Meal. Putting it down, looking outside, they just see like 7 police cars rocking up to the McDonald's, going out with handcuffs and handcuffing people. I would shit my britches, bro. I would shit all up my back.
Just trying to pick over a friend up.
Okay, we can't stop in the middle of the road.
Okay. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to beat traffic. I have my insurance on my phone. It's not.
Is it the same?
It's the same
policy.
Same policy. That's not correct.
Okay.
Hey, should I back up?
There you go. That's Jidion. I'm stupid, guys. I'm stupid.
I'll be honest, it's kind of a gaggle mess going on in here right now, so...
I know what's going on.
Okay, well, he'll eventually move.
Do all 3 stalking and breach of peace.
I'm dealing with this all day long. The guy's harassing somebody over there. It's been like an ongoing, like, years issue. They're like harassing this dude, stalking this dude. Then it kind of all compiled today. Now this is turned into this. So, and then he decided to stop in the middle of the road where you saw him to pick somebody up, but...
Need anybody anywhere? Are we good?
We should be good right now. I think everybody pretty much got off the property and left. This guy's over here filming, but yeah, there's probably about 30 other people. So long story short is this guy lives on here getting evicted. His nephew, if this car's got a Tennessee plate, that's one of the cars. Yeah. His nephew is throwing you see him with the party hats and stuff on a eviction party for the uncle. They all have access to the house. They went in there with big speakers and they just put them for YouTube videos. So they've been chasing him up to the McDonald's for his YouTube videos. And McDonald's kicked him out earlier. They keep coming back while he's here. They keep kicking him out. And now they're sending more people up in here, so...
Yeah, so, not good. Don't do that. No matter how much of an abusive piece of shit they are, don't go in filming their house and harassing them. Sort it out like actual human beings and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one that was following me out. When I was taking him to the station the first time, they're the ones that were following me. And I think 2 more just walked in here. If you guys aren't getting food, get out.
No, we are. You saying what? Just kind of confused. Yeah, I was just asking what was going on.
You see, that there, just as I said moments ago, imagine being like some random bystander. That's what I mean by I'd shit my pants. If 2 police officers walked into the store and went, if you're not eating, get out, boom, I'm out. I would be halfway through my order and I'd be like, alright, fair enough, I'm out. I'm out in seconds, bro. I would shit my... Did you see the fear on their face? I've seen war veterans describe a war with less fear in their eyes than that.
Are you guys involved in all this stuff too?
We were earlier. We were staying at the house, and then we just pulled up in here to get a drink. We were out. We haven't been here the whole time. Like, yeah, we just pulled up. Yeah, we just came back.
Okay, well, if you guys are involved, I suggest you leave.
Okay,
and probably not.
We're trying to leave.
Well, you're gonna have to be stuck here for a little bit now, unless you can squeeze by that. But I suggest you don't get involved anymore. How many?
Alright, at least, yeah, those guys just wanted a drink, bro. I know they did, to be honest. I bet that they arrested Jidion and they were all shitting their pants. They're all just like, I was, but like, not, I'm not anymore. You know, you did kind of arrest our main dude.
People, just random YouTube followers. I don't understand all this, dude. Like, over nothing. Like, something so stupid over some, like, YouTube views.
If we don't get the ringleader of this, I'll probably just mail him a stalking ticket.
That's fine. I think it's him in the Audi. That's the Skeeter guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, we start.
I'm just waiting for Lions to get this car.
That's the Skeeter guy. Me too, bro. Me too. I thought the same thing, twin. I'm dumb, bro. I'm dumb.
I can roll with one of you guys. Hope.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
He's one of those guys that he goes on, tries to catch like predators on YouTube. So he's got this following of young kids that think it's super cool, and he with his uncle. He's got all these videos of him with his uncle, and it's his uncle that's in there. Get off the property or you're going to jail too. Start walking.
Understood.
Start walking.
With the personal property?
Start. They had it. It's their property. Start walking. Go. Yep. Go. Start walking. Shouldn't have gave it to them. They're all still out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with him for a little bit. I don't know if I should. What about Skeeter? Where did he go?
I have no idea where he went. The ones that came up on the property.
Did you ticket him?
I think you got a ticket. I don't know. The ones that came up on the property and were causing disturbance on the property are the ones that went to jail. I don't even know honestly who we have. We got quite a few. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep. If they come back into the.
What about this black guy over here? He was at the house.
Okay, that's. Yeah, the uncle's a twat. The uncle. I was just ripping into Jidion and Skeeter Jane. But yeah, this guy's also a massive fucking bellend. Like, goddamn. I was waiting for this guy to like shred out, like drop an N-bomb or something. I was waiting for him to like pointing at, yeah, there's a black guy over here was at the house. Like, you don't need a spec. You can just point and go, that guy. You did not need the extra commentary.
And the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, I gotcha. So
he was at the house.
The problem was that they were here, and the ones that were causing an issue here is who went with us right now. Because they could have been at the house. They're allowed at the house because someone that has authority at the house is at the house. So the ones that were causing an issue here that weren't supposed to be on the property. But if Skeeter comes back and he starts bugging you, call us and we'll take him too.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because they were told not to come on the property here. And they were on the property and they were causing a disturbance.
But they're allowed to come on my property. Right.
Yeah, just unplug it, ignore them. That's what they want, is you just answer and get annoyed. They just want to make you mad, so if you just unplug it and they don't have the chance. Alright, so...
How many did you arrest?
I'm not sure, quite a few. I have 3 sets of handcuffs and I use all my handcuffs, so I don't know. Yeah, they're on public property, so we can't do anything about them hanging out there, so I would go hide back in there.
With all of the arrested parties on their way to the station, the restaurant manager and Joe both provide written statements about the incident. But back inside the squad car, Jidion remains convinced that he has done nothing wrong.
Am I officially under arrest?
Yes, sir. I guess. Okay. You're for breach of peace is what it sounds like, all right? Breach of peace.
Even though I was on a public easement.
I guess, bro. Yeah, I don't have any witty commentary. Just the video's been going on long enough. I think I gotta whip out some witty commentary. Yeah, breach of peace. It doesn't just mean private property. Like, I don't think you're even allowed to do it in like public places. That's the whole point of breach of peace, not breach of private property peace.
Okay. What is the officer's name that arrested me?
You'll get all that when we get back to the station.
Okay. I just want you guys to know that once this case gets dropped, I am going to get a constitutional rights lawyer, and I'm going to go after you guys' qualified immunity, and you guys will be in a deposition. You will have to answer for that, because the DA is not going to take this case. It's going to get dropped. When it gets dismissed, I am going for your qualified immunity. And I'm guessing this is a misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what crime is yelling on the sidewalk? What does...
So, like, they kind of already told you it's a breach of peace, You weren't just yelling on a sidewalk though. You straight up handed a camera to just some random dude from the looks of it and went, film this guy, by the way, please. And you're also telling people to not go into a McDonald's. That's a little more than just standing on a sidewalk screaming.
We'll discuss when we get in, alright? I'm not going to try to have a conversation between this.
Okay. Between this
barrier.
He sounds so petty, bro. The sass on this one.
Constitutional rights violated. I didn't know Woodhaven like violating constitutional rights. Call my... Yeah. Give me a lawyer ASAP. Tell him to give me a lawyer ASAP.
EVE Online is a vast universe.
No, he's not gonna let down the window. It's fine. Just stay right there. I don't want them to get you. They arrested me on breach of peace.
Can you
tell them to call Jake? Okay.
Okay, can you move so I can see?
Oh, well, you want to arrest more people?
No, I just want to be able to see so I don't get into a crash.
Has this dude like told someone to call Jake over his lawyer like 1,000 times? Like, is this like is this meant to be like a threat for the officers? Like, oh, I'm getting my lawyer on this. Because like they've already said, yeah, I've done that. You don't need to keep saying it, bro. God damn.
Record.
Hey, you got a second? My detective's asking if you fill out a written statement of today of what they've done to you.
Okay.
Are you able to do that for me?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. They've been following you around all day.
Yeah, and they drive around. They're driving around a U-Haul truck. I don't know. I think they're back at the house because I've seen them go that way.
Okay.
They set up the music equipment and speakers upstairs.
Yeah, I was there for that earlier today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
So I gotta watch this. I have to watch this dick fucking write the entire thing or what?
You guys gave him a ticket? You guys were talking to him over here in an SUV.
No, I just gave him a ticket.
You gave him a ticket?
Yeah.
For what?
Impeding traffic for stopping in the middle of the road. That's the only thing I could have charged him with was impeding traffic. But we arrested 4 altogether, so
4 of them?
yeah.
Huh. Now they were setting up speakers. What if they start blasting loud music? You guys might be back there?
Probably.
So do you guys think these charges are gonna stick? Do you genuinely think these charges are gonna stick?
They don't care. I doubt these guys care about like whether the charges stick or whatever the fuck happened. I bet that they just want to do their job.
We'll have a conversation back here, okay?
Listen, man. Here, you seem like a nice guy. Was that guy who was doing all that? Was he your boss?
Yeah, I'm the junior person, sir.
Yeah. Just let him know, hey, man. I want his qualified immunity.
I am the junior person here.
I want his qualified immunity.
We get it, bro. We get it. You know your constitutional rights. You want qualified immunity or blah, blah, blah. We don't care.
I know my constitutional rights. I know my rights.
You want to get back to your vehicle.
Officer, how can someone be trespassed that never even went inside? What sense does that make? So you unlawfully arrested those other people, and then with me, I'm on the sidewalk voicing my displeasure with this police department, and you guys, through retaliation, arrest me as well. Is there a body camera in here?
Yes, sir. It's on. It's recording right now.
Talking about some awesome, bro. When I was reading, when like the ads were playing, I checked the comments to see if my opinion was the correct one, because I'm self-conscious. No, a lot of people in the comments were saying how Jidion's a twat. So it's not as awesome as you think, Brochini.
All this to protect. Hey, you know when I get out, we're just going right back to the house. You know that, right? So you guys aren't accomplishing anything. You're wasting taxpayer dollars. Shit, if you get my glasses, I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, where are they?
They fell in there.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
It was not on my bingo card to file a civil rights lawsuit.
Oh, I get it.
Here we are.
I get it.
This guy.
Yo, what's good, my man? What's up, man? Don't worry, I'll pay for your bond. It's not gonna stick.
You guys can just come up to this counter.
Get us with the best civil rights attorney.
Nope, right there's good for me. Just stay right there for 1 second.
Ultimately, Jidion Adams was charged with misdemeanor stalking and breach of peace. The other 3 crew members were each charged with 1 count of breach of peace as well. A judge set Jidion's bond at $10,000, which he posted to secure his release. The other 3 crew members also posted personal bonds. While Jidion was in jail, his and Skeeter's fans made hundreds of calls to the Woodhaven Police Department and Downriver Dispatch. Some callers reported fictitious crimes, including a false homicide, while others flooded the Woodhaven Police Department's Facebook page with messages. And upon his release, Jidion launched a campaign called Free Jidion, claiming it would prove his innocence and what he believed was the bias officers had shown in favor of Joe. Skeeter, on the other hand, still wants Joe out of his grandmother's house. Jidion's pretrial hearing is scheduled for July 13, 2026, where his defense attorney will begin addressing the stalking and breach of peace charges. If convicted, he could face up to 93 days in jail for breaching the peace and up to 1 year in jail or a $1,000 fine for stalking. Whether you're on patrol, on the couch, or in an interrogation...
Okay, I'm guessing this is like, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, he was a bit of a twat for this. I think my opinion still stands from the beginning of this video. I like his pred catch and stuff. I think on a lot of cases he has like moral high ground, but in this specific case, he's a bit of a twat here. Specifically, he's not looking very good. Let's read the comments, shall we? And if they're all disagreeing with me, I won't post this because, you know, I suck. If he would have shut up, he wouldn't have been arrested. Lol. That's what I'm saying. A little Skeet immediately cooperated and fled the scene like an adult. Yeah, like you should have done, yeah. Like a 5-year-old man act like a 12-year-old. Keep the damn TDM, I have a twin. Shit, that's exactly what I said, twin. There we go. I'm very glad that people agree with me. I can post this video in peace. My confidence has been boosted and now I can post this video knowing that everyone else in this comment section agrees with me and I won't be bullied. I know, right? I'm a pussy. I've learned from my my heated rivalry video. People weren't happy with what I had to say about that show. Anyway, that's this video. This would be the part where I turn on my camera, but my camera's broken. So let's thank you guys for watching. I'm back, guys. I know. Guess who's back? Back again, type shit. I'll try not to like dormant for months again. My bad, Twinnerlings. Yeah. Bye-bye.